To be honest, I'm not sure what to do. I will have a break from triathlon. I think cycling is very fun though. Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Last video was from Italy, the World Cup there, and since then everything has just fall apart. That really sucks. I think I mentioned it in the video from the World Cup in Argentina that I've got some pain in my knee. After that I went home, took an MRI, and the pictures showing that I've got runner's knee in my right knee. And that really sucks because that's the same injury I struggled with in 2019 and 2020 with my left knee, and I had to do 2 surgeries to be able to run. So this is something that's gonna take some time, and to be honest, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna give you a recap of the last weeks, and I'm also gonna tell you about my future plans. But first, I'm gonna have a lactate test on a bike, so hang on. And today I'm not gonna have the test in Bergen where we usually have the tests, because today we're only gonna look at the lactate numbers. So we're not gonna look at the VO2 max, and the VO2 max is the only thing I can't measure at home. So therefore I just do the test in my training room at my home. And for the last weeks I have actually been doing a lot of bike racing. I raced the nationals and also a race called Tour de Fiels, a race with a lot of climbing, and for 2 of the stages I went in a breakaway and I had to work really hard, and it was very fun. And here's some numbers from the races, and that's the reason why we have the bike test now, so we can optimize the training and try to be as good as possible in cycling, because for the next weeks I want to race more bike races. And today we're gonna have a warm-up, then 8 times 6 minutes, progressive from 210 up to 350 or something, increasing by 20 watts per step. And as we always do, we measure lactate before we start and after the warm-up. So we'll see what's the lactate now. Guess and comment down below. Okay, I guess 1.3. 1.7. Then it's time to do the warm-up. GG. Then we're off. It's so nice because I have a brand new Garmin computer, because at Tour de Fiels my computer fell off and broke. So I have been riding without computer for a whole week now, and it sucks. But to be honest, I'm not sure what to do, because I've been struggling with so many injuries over the years, and for the motivation I don't think it's smart to aqua jog and do a lot of hours on the elliptical trainer now, because I'm not motivated to do it, because I've done it so many times. I think cycling is very fun though, so I have talked with my coach and we have decided that I'm gonna do everything I can to be as good as possible in cycling, at least for some weeks, maybe some months, because I will not be able to run for at least the next 3 months. So therefore we have decided that I'm gonna go all in for cycling in that period, and after that we can discuss again and figure out what I should do. So for the next couple of weeks I hope to race lots of bike races, because it's very fun and I need the experience to get the good results, and I also have to do everything right in the training. And I think my limitation now is to get enough hours on the bike because the VO2 max is good. I have a pretty good threshold, and the LT1 it's coming, it's getting better and better, but I feel like in the bike races I have raced, the limitation is that I get tired after 4 or 5 hours on the saddle, so I need to get some long rides in. But the good thing is that I feel like every day I ride my bike, I absorb the training very well, and I can feel that I'm getting better, more efficient, and that's a very good feeling. So it's gonna be very interesting now to have a lactate test and get some numbers to work with. Done with warm up. It feels pretty good. Even though it's pretty hot inside here, it's 28 degrees outside, so I think the heat is gonna affect the test a little bit today, but it's not so important if the watt values is a bit lower than I have expected, because the important thing today is to get the lactate numbers. And then we're measuring lactate after the warm-up to see if we are ready, and we aim for lower lactate than what we started with, so I'm aiming for lower lactate than 1.7. Okay, good. Then we're ready to start the test, and I think I can see you guys after a few steps because it's not that interesting. Done with 3 steps. This one at 250. So you're gonna see what the lactate is. It's super hot inside here, so I think that will affect the test pretty much. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the lactate is at 250 watts. 1.4, then we have to keep going. GG. Last one. Done with the test. Actually a pretty good one. Got the numbers and the power was decent. The heat was affecting it, but that's okay. Good to have some numbers to work with towards the next weeks. And I think you guys are wondering, what is Cedric gonna do in the future? And I'm gonna tell you that now, because when I can't run, it's not so motivating to swim, because the only reason I like to swim is because I like to see the progression, and when I can't compete in triathlon, I don't think swimming is that interesting and that fun. So I'm not saying that I'm quitting triathlon, but I think I will have a break from triathlon, and I don't know how long the break will be, because I have to do the training that motivates me, and now that's cycling. So I think the best thing I can do now is to focus 100% on cycling and try to be the best cyclist I can be, and then we have to see what's happened. I think the time will show. So if some of you can help me to be a better cyclist, hit me up and I will be so happy. But for now, I have to do some easy spin before I'm gonna have 3 or 4 weeks with high volume, trying to get those cycling legs, and then I'm gonna race as much races as possible. And I'm also gonna try to post a little bit more on YouTube, and please comment down below what you think about that I'm gonna try cycling for a little bit and your thoughts around that, because I think it's gonna be interesting to hear what you guys think. Is it a good idea or is it a stupid idea? I think time will show, but thank you for watching. See you in the next one. GG.
I saw you and then I went.
Sheesh! Sheesh!
Yo, yo.
Sheesh!